Thank you to Margaritaville Hotels and Resorts for sponsoring this segment. How can we make the winter season more memorable through travel? Well, last week, Brad talked with Tamara Baldanza-Dekker, Margaritaville CMO, and Sarah Dandashy, travel and hospitality expert, to discuss the top travel trends for the winter season.
Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning, Brad.
This is great talking to the two of you because it is travel season and people are looking to get away. So let's start with you, Sarah, on, of course, your prediction of the top travel trends for the winter season and beyond.
Yeah, definitely. So what we're seeing this winter, a lot of people are taking advantage of quick weekend getaways. And that's so wonderful because people are leaning into more road trips, maybe doing staycations, finding new destinations that maybe aren't too far away, because you can actually relax and unplug in just a quick weekend trip. So it's nice to see people are doing that. We're also seeing a lot of families taking advantage of skip generation travel. And what's that? That's grandparents and grandkids going on a vacation together, creating these new memories. And it's so wonderful when we happen to be in a Margaritaville, which is a great place to do that. And then one of my favorite things we're seeing too is coolcations. So leaning into the winter spirit, going to these cool destinations, and maybe they're going skiing. And we happen to be here in Lake Tahoe, which is
check.
Exactly. I think we just checked off all of the trends right here.
I like it. Hey, Tamara, you know, as she just said, you guys are there at the Margaritaville Resort in Tahoe, Lake Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe, yeah.
What are some of the experiences that people can do when they visit?
Okay. Where do we begin? I don't know if we have enough time, but there's so much to do. So, you know, if you've ever been to a Margaritaville resort, it's all about fun and escapism, right? You come in, it's fun on your terms, whatever you want to do. If you want to have a drink at the bar, great. If you want to go out, go skiing, great. But here in Lake Tahoe, again, you think of Margaritaville as a beach location with palm trees and views, and well, it's kind of the same thing here. There are no palm trees, but there are these beautiful mountains. The view is incredible. Lake Tahoe, I mean, my goodness, it is gorgeous here. But you can also run around the hotel, swim in the indoor pool. There's so
the lobby has a fun scene. You've got a fireplace. Yeah.
I mean, it's really comfortable. We went out and walked around the little village last night. It was so much fun. There were candy shops and cookie stores, and I know it's all about food, but we were like hungry and everything.
It's always about food. It's always about food.
There's all of this stuff to do around, but you also don't have to leave the property. We've got a JWB steakhouse, which is absolutely incredible. We've got a Landshark Bar and Grill that overlooks the road, and there's all of this really cool. Like, you see all the activity, a little bit more casual. You can get a hot coffee. I mean, at our Joe Merchants in the morning. I mean, so there's no lack of food or drink.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And again, if you want to get out and exercise, there's plenty of places to hike and ski and snowboard and all that stuff. I mean, you're not going to be bored. But if you want to just be lazy, we've got places for you to do that too.
Yeah, you can totally relax.
That's awesome. Okay, but let's talk also too that I know you have the Lake Tahoe Margaritaville, but there's a lot of the West Coast destinations here too, like San Diego, Palm Springs. And so are those great to go check out too?
Oh my gosh, San Diego is incredible. I was there a couple of weeks ago, and it is just beautiful.
And a great location.
It's a great location. It's a block away from Petco Park, or a couple of blocks. I mean, it's just a few minute walk. It's beautiful. And it's, you know, we have been traditionally, again, sort of Southeast Florida, Caribbean brand, but people kept saying, well, when are you going to be on the West Coast? When are you going to be on the West Coast? So we've changed it up a little bit. The vibe's a little bit different. It feels a little bit more West Coast. It's just like all of our properties. What we do is people go to destinations for a reason. They come to Lake Tahoe for a reason. They go to San Diego for a reason. They go to Palm Springs for a reason. So we like to capture some of that spirit in the resort experience. So it's not going to feel like you're in a Caribbean location, but you are going to feel like you sort of have that island attitude.
Yeah, right? Oh, totally.
Right? So I mean, it's just, we're so excited to be on the West Coast. The people have been just the feedback has been incredible.
Yeah.
So who knows? We may have 10 more soon. But for now, you've got to get to Lake Tahoe because this is our first ski resort, and it is incredible. Just awesome.
That's good. All right, as we wrap up, Sarah, I got to ask you, because you do a lot of the solo trips, out there, and so, what do you recommend for friends and family, like when they do this? What tips do you have?
Yeah, so I mean, I think the number one thing is start with choosing a great and fun hotel. That's where your vacation starts. Obviously, Margaritaville totally ties into that. I've stayed at many properties when I've, there are others, but I guess that's a good home base, a good way to start your trip. But then other things, keep in mind, explore the destination, go on maybe a bike tour, just find creative ways to just experience and immerse yourself in the destination. And then ultimately, you're on a trip, you're on a vacation, actually unplug. And so find what's right for you and take that moment to really reset.
I like it. Ladies, this is awesome. Where can they find more information?
You can go to Margaritaville.com or Margaritavilleresorts.com, and you get all of the information. You can book direct, and we'll have a room waiting for you.
I like it. And I want to tell you, ladies, some people say, there's a woman involved in fault, but it's my own.
That's right, but it's our own darn fault.
Yeah, there it is. Thank you, ladies.
Thank you, Brad.
I want to thank you to Margaritaville Hotels and Resorts for sponsoring that segment. And for more information, go to azdailymix.com.